Macmillan Audio presents The Fertile Earth by Ruthvika Rao. Read for you by Sneha Mathan. For Vikramaditya and Mithilesh. For there is the law that the body, even if it is an emperor's, must rest only on the floor, on Mother Earth. R.K. Narayan, the English teacher. 1970. Irumi, Telangana. Kanakam's Tale. The village of Irumi sits on a small bluff rising out of a valley floor, enclosed by the Eastern Ghats and the Krishna River, beyond which the Nallamala jungle spreads, clinging to the mountainsides like moss. The farthest mountains in the range are blue, and as they grow nearer and nearer to the valley, embracing Irumi, encircling it, they plunge into hill ranges of darkest chlorophyllic green, hiding sandalwood, crawling with tigers and tiger cubs. Seasons distorted Irumi, as though the village were a living human face, each season bringing out a different feature, a different expression. In the winter, a fog descended from the Ghats, and the villagers heard, but could not see, hundreds of monkeys swinging from hill tree to hill tree, chattering like inseparable old women. In the summer, the earth cracked, the dry riverbed showed. But when the monsoons arrived, the Krishna rose and overflowed into Irumi's paddy fields, and the villagers stepped into his rushing waters holding jasmine strands, camphor lamps, their toes slipping on mossy river rocks. On a cold winter morning in 1970, as dawn broke over the Ghats and a feeble orange light flooded in, a row of severed human heads were discovered hanging on pikes in a paddy field in Irumi. There were 5 of them, fat, clay-like, swollen. When the paddy farmer showed up for work, he dropped his iron plow and shouted for the others. Soon, most of the village had descended on his field. His crop was still young, and the farmer asked the villagers to tread carefully, to not damage his seedlings. Wet land was precious, and he'd sown chittamutiala, a variety of sweet-smelling rice that needed gentle handling. But in their hurry to get closer to the severed heads, the villagers ignored him. They trampled his field, shoving, jostling, indiscriminately flattening and snapping the tender rice stalks. The mounting curiosity amongst them was not about the identity of the victims. They all knew who the dead ones were, nor about the identity of the perpetrators. They all knew whose work it was. The only question that remained, therefore, was who had seen it happen. Usually there was an audience for this kind of thing, they had heard tell. An audience and a hearing supposedly came before the execution. A people's court, it was called. Judgments passed, wrongdoers punished. As they surveyed one another's faces, they paid no attention to a boy standing mutely just beyond the edge of the field, watching them. The boy's name was Kanakam. He was 11 years old, and he was the only one who had seen it happen. He alone had seen the Deshmukhs die, seen their faces, the settings of their brows and eyes and lips and teeth in the fleeting seconds before life drained out of them. Kanakam looked no different from other children his age, ribs protruding from beneath sun-beaten skin, a round belly, and those genes that gave him hair, eyes, and gums, all the spectacular color of midnight. The village...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?